A little more online job hunting, writing another page in my book, and coming up with a better name for a cinema company. What are you gonna do today? What is going on? Hey, if you're new here, my name is Neil Plumley and this is a vlog. Last week I started the CEO challenge. The rules that were laid out at first were a little much, so I revised them for myself. And I got those new guidelines right here. First, starting at 5 a.m., wake up. So I pushed the wake up hour an hour back, which is nice. And then work out, make a lunch for myself for work, and then plan my day. Actually get into this notebook and write down what I'm gonna do for the day. And then do final touches and upload the vlog if it isn't done. That's what I do in the morning. That's between 5 a.m. and 8 a.m. That's my schedule. Then for the evening activities, I make and eat dinner starting around 6:30 when I get home. Number 2, relax. Yeah, schedule yourself some relaxing time. Now the original CEO challenge had a bath time in there. I might have this. I might put the bath in this relaxed time. I might not. But I just want to schedule some relaxing time. That's all. Next is edit the vlog. So I want to relax and then I want to edit. I want to clear my mind and then edit my vlog down for the day. And then number 4 is wash the dishes. I want to leave that the thing I do before bed so my mind really gets sorted out and cleared out so that I can prepare myself for sleep. And then number 5 is in bed by 10. That's the new schedule, and I really like it, and I'm going to try and do my best to stick with that this week. Now, I already said that my 3 goals for today were to do a little bit more online job hunting, write another page of my book, and come up with a better name for a production company. Now, since I'm going to be filming more things, I want to have it under a production title eventually. I want to come up with a good name for that. Right now, the names I have aren't that great. Hell yeah. You guys, I was doing so good. Doing so good. I had a real big problem with laziness today. Did that happen to anyone out there? Man, that sucks. I had a really great plan. I wrote down all the things I want to get done today. Didn't really get any of those things done today. That sucks. It sucks when that happens. Full disclosure, I have adult ADHD. I've known since I was a sophomore in college. It's not simple. You know, it's tough. It's not only tough just reading things, but just getting stuff done, staying on task. Sort of stuff's really hard for me sometimes. So I really liked writing all these lists and goals and stuff. It really got me motivated, got me working. And it still does. Just today was an off day. I was not feeling myself at all. After I shot those earlier videos, my energy just plummeted. And I just couldn't get anything done. I was just like a vegetable. Oh, I hate that. It really sucks. So I got diagnosed with adult ADHD in college. Got prescribed medication called Vyvanse, which is pretty great. I think I was on 25 milligrams, maybe 30. So Vyvanse was great. Vyvanse was amazing. It was like a light switch, just pop, turn it on, and then all of a sudden, I could think. I could sit down and just have a thought, have an unclouded thought. It's so hard to describe. Occasionally, and I don't know if this is a medical thing or something that actually happens, but sometimes the only way I can describe it is my ADHD flares up. And to describe that a little bit, sometimes it feels like I can't form any thought. And it gets kind of scary. My wife has seen it probably 3 times right now. It normally happens when I'm under a lot of stress, usually at night or maybe in the early morning, so I'm not totally cognizant. But what it feels like is the most frustrating thing, where I'll be saying something and then I'll start to stumble for my words, and then I'll go on like a loop back. So I'll say something like, well, no, that can't be it because and it sounds kind of scary and it feels weird opening up about this, but whenever that happens, it's pretty rare, but when that happens, I can't control it. I can't stop it. I just start repeating the same words over and over, but I know that it's like, I understand that I'm not saying anything meaningful, and I understand very clearly that is not what I'm trying to say, but it's so frustrating because I can't stop. So I have just been, that's at its most debilitating, that's what happens. Those are rare occasions. On an everyday life, it's stuff like today. There's stuff I want to get done, but I can't seem to find a way to break through and do it. It's incredibly frustrating. Some of you might be asking, well, if it's that hard for you, and if 5 minutes was really great, why don't you take it all the time? Let me tell you, there's times when I really just want to take some 5 minutes. Really do. I can't. We're back to trying to describe what lucidity feels like. But I gotta tell you, as good as that felt, it felt so bad. It felt equally as bad to be off Vyvanse. I would take a Vyvanse in the morning. That's what they said. Take a Vyvanse in the morning, it would last all day. Well, it didn't last all day. It lasted about 8 hours. So I would concentrate in class. When I got back to my dorm during the day, I would, if I had some time, I would work on some homework. And I thought to myself, this is fantastic. I would never do that before. But now I had like motivation and determination. I had a clear thought. I had a process, and I did it. But once that medicine wore off, it was over. It was over. I lost the ability to concentrate, even in a small way, while I was off of my medication. And that did not work for me. Because after that 8 hours, if I was in the middle of a paper, or if I was studying for a test, I would feel it. I would feel it stop. I would slowly start to feel like less lucid, less in control of my thoughts. And that would be it. And after like a few months of that, I realized, like, when that started happening, I would just close whatever I was working on because I knew I would not be able to keep going. The reason I don't take Vyvanse is because I realized no medication is going to solve this. It's going to help. It can help so much. But for me, it's not going to solve it. And I'm not strong enough to be on the medication and to get that help that I needed. And then once it leaves, I was not strong enough to continue in any meaningful sort of way. I could not keep going with my work or my study or my concentration or anything. And that's when I realized I needed to stop taking Vyvanse. And like I said before, it's great medication, and some people can really make it work, but I couldn't. So the way I get past it is just tackling it every day, trying a little bit more just to concentrate. So if you have ADHD and you either don't have the medication or can't afford it, or you're like me and realize that you on the medication leads to a you off the medication that does not contribute meaningfully to your life and to society, then just know that it takes practice, it takes work, but it is something that you can work on and get better at. Concentrating, being mindful to your ability to pay attention. So long story short, I had other things planned for this vlog today, but it looks like most of it's shot from the inside of my car. Thanks for allowing me to get real for you guys there. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. And don't forget, I was going to say do your own stunts, but actually, how about be kind? There's always time to be kind. All right. Love you guys. See ya.